Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, Coach Rob just brought me something. Guys, it's a Woody. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so good morning to everybody out there. Coffee sponsor of the day is Joseph Travers. Joseph writes, I am a massive supporter of your site. My question is related to my Fury racket. What do you think of the strings they provide? Softer than my confidential strings. Can you provide insight? All the best to you. Well, thank you, Joseph. So to answer your question, that orange string that they provide is definitely lighter, softer than confidential. It's more, I kind of compare that to like something in between Hyper G and confidential. It kind of reminds me a lot of that Yonex Polytour Rev. It feels like that when I string it, and it kind of feels like that when I play with it, and it kind of has the same color too. So that's what I kind of equate it to. It actually holds tension pretty well. It stands up, like most softer polys. You get a great maybe 8 to 10 hours with it before it starts kind of dropping off a bit. But all in all, it's a nice string. I do like it. So yeah. I mean, if you like that string, just continue to get that from the guys over at Fury. All right. So if you want to be my coffee sponsor of the day, network is buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. Thank you all in advance. I'm going to take a slug out of this because I need it today. Got that jelly going still. It's kind of like boba in your coffee, your hot coffee. Okay, so Coach Rob said, hey, you ever seen one of these? And I said, as a matter of fact, yes, I've actually sold a bunch of these before. When my buddy Pete Allen got rid of his collection, he actually had about 4 of these in his collection. So I actually brokered some deals, to sell these off. And this one's actually in really, really good condition. Just in case you guys don't know, this is called a Woody. So I'm not just saying it's wood because it's a Woody because it's made out of wood, but this is like a laminated wood like most wooden rackets are made of. But this is a larger head. So let's take a look at this Kramer staff. See how much bigger that is? So this is like a 80 square inch head. This is like a 110. So this might be like the first oversized made in a wooden racket. And this actually has graphite in it. So it says graphite on the top. It's a little worn down, but that does say graphite. So there is layers of graphite in it. I want to read, handcrafted of something American ash and maple reinforced graphite inlays, and then something overlays. It's kind of faded a little bit, but it is, looks like it's made out of some kind of ash wood. And then so there's layers. I think you can even see the layers on the inside here. Whereas this is just, I think, one piece of wood or 2 pieces of wood fused in together with the head here. And that's it. So there's definitely a lot of technology in here. So going from this to this, probably night and day. I've actually never played with one of these before. But, and then Coach Rob had to string this for somebody and said, hey, the guys said he'll let you give it a shot. You do a video on it. I'm like, sure, let's do it, because I've only strung and sold these, but I've never played with one. So I said, let's compare it with a wood. Elliot? Oh, Elliot's here.
Good morning.
What's up, bud? Oh, light load today.
Not too much for you.
All right.
All right.
It's going to be hot today, man.
That's what they say. 80s, maybe 90s.
Yeah.
Got to get it done and go home before it gets too hot.
There you go. Stay cool, man.
Thanks.
All right. So I got my Jack Kramer staff here that I just restrung, and I did it in a video. So to show you guys how to string a wooden racket. And Coach Rob just strung this too for his student. So let's see what the differences are. Let's check weight first. Just feels heavier. Not sure if that's true. 387. $13.7. Oh my gosh. Woo. $13.7. That's unheard of these days. Let's see what the Woody is. $13.2. Not much, a little lighter. $3.74. Okay. Got some numbers today. Let's see what the balance is on these. Oh crap. $3.20. What do you think, guys? Head lighter or head heavier than $3.20? Oops. Definitely head heavier. $3.30. Wow. That's pretty crazy. So this is definitely head heavier, and you can feel it. All right, so let's go and see how they compare on the swing weight. All right, let's check out the Woody here. $3.31. That's actually pretty doable. You can probably swing a $3.31 swing weight racket pretty easily. Let's see what the little Jack Kramer comes through at. $3.68. Yeah. There's definitely a difference there. All right, let's quickly analyze. All right, so let's take a quick look at the numbers here. On the Woody, I mean, that's definitely still a high number. That's a way high number for that little Jack there. Balance, definitely head heavy, as you can see. Not horrible for what it is, but still pretty head heavy. Now that number, you know, super, lot of weight in the head. You'll definitely feel that. That's what's going to cause you drag. This actually, I think you can get through pretty easily. So let's see if Rob and I can play with these and see how we fare. The more I look at this, the more it looks like a Napoleon. You know that, not the little dude from France, but the little pastry from the patisserie. You know, the layers, right? The flaky layer with the cream, and then the flaky layer with the cream. You know what I'm talking about, right? So it looks like a little Napoleon that they kind of, brought together. Maybe I'm craving a pastry right now. But anyways, let's get out to the court. Go see Coach Rob.
Harry wins.
All right, so Laurel and Hardy back for another episode of Playing with Wooden Rackets here. As you can see, we're both wearing whites, and we didn't plan that, but it's freaking hot today. Okay, first thoughts is this Woody racket, Prince, is a cheater's racket. Now, if you're going to play a woods and whites racket, if you're going to play a Woody tournament and you play with this thing, yeah, you're cheating. This is like major wood on steroids here. When you go from this to that, it's like night and day. Take it, Coach Rob.
Yeah. I love the old Kramer, the Jack Kramer Pro Staff. I love it even says sold only through tennis professionals. Very cool. Yeah, it felt good. I can't say I've swung one of these that was freshly strung. Most of the time when I'm pulling out one of my old wood ones, it was the string job from the 1970s or early 80s. And, but this one felt good. I hadn't hit a serve with one of these. It was so easy. Once I got the racket back, it just flew over the top really easy. And then the Prince Woodie, I mean, I'm hitting balls decent speed to Harry, and he's hitting missiles back at me with this. And so, yeah, obviously the head size is bigger. This one's got the graphite in it, so it has a little more power. That's kind of why we were calling it the cheater racket. Obviously, I'm pretty 100% sure these were made before they came out with Prince came out with the Woody. So obviously newer technology here, even if it was wood with some graphite. But yeah, super fun to hit with. You know, the old leather grips are still hanging in there.
Yep, these are original, both of these. I think we missed our calling. We would have been, you know, we would have been definitely on tour if we were like 50 years younger and literally making $100 a tournament and probably doing pretty good at $5 hamburgers at McDonald's, 5-cent hamburgers at McDonald's.
Yeah.
That would have been a good life for us back in the 70s or the 60s or something. But, you know, here's the thing. I actually enjoyed serving with this racket, just like what Coach Rob said. It was just so easy. You toss the ball and you just let it go. It goes in. It just goes in. The weird thing was, this is like a ball and chain, which means you pull it back and the ball kind of just goes like this. You get it going, and then the ball with the chain just kind of comes through. So, and that's kind of what you expect with this, because there's a lot of wood here, right? Little kind of wood here, and then it's going to be heavy through here. So it's all this coming through. On this racket though, it's more even, because, you know, the head comes down to here. You got a bridge here. It's like the wood is more evenly distributed. So it's kind of like almost a one piece, not as heavy as a 2x4, but like a 2x2, you know, like a 2x2. So it's smoother and it's faster of a swing. So much more easier to play with this one. But I think that one's easier to serve with.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So super fun, super easy. I mean, thank you so much for bringing this out.
Yeah,
I mean, I've sold many of these, but I've never actually played with one.
Yeah.
And Coach Rob even strung it.
That was my first ever stringing a wood racket.
Oh, you should watch my video. I strung that one.
Yeah.
So
I had to string it twice, so I probably should have watched it. I should have waited for the video.
So 2 freshly strung wooden rackets. How rare is that? But super cool, super cool. All right, I want to thank Coach Rob for bringing out the Woody and you know, testing out these old school rackets with me. Thank you, Coach Rob. Yeah, thank you.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, let's keep finding these things. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.
So what is this thing?
I don't know. It says satisfying pops, though. It's kind of interesting. Harry, are you ready?
I'll be right there.
We really wanted to go hit before we had to leave town.
Ian, I don't mean to be rude.
Give me a second.
We gotta.
Well, Harry said, I actually wanted to go hit.
Harry,
I'm coming.
can you hurry it up? I don't mean to be rude, but we have an Uber coming.
Okay, it's a little tight. It's a little tight. I'll be right there.
We're gonna miss our flight. It's
Yeah.
not worth it for.
Harry, come on. Kind of last chance, man. We gotta go.
All right. Almost there. Almost there.
Harry, it's been great working with you. We got to take off. Good luck, man.
Oh,
Thanks, Harry.
whoa.
Good luck.
Guys, I'm ready. Guys, I'm ready. Guys, I'm stuck. Ian, Joel, anybody? Guys, I'm stuck. Leonard, are you here?